Oh, thanks for asking. I grew up not knowing this myself because I always rushed. So, one of the important things is to use references. Or life drawing, figure drawing, things like that. And this website is probably a good idea for using references and stuff. So practicing anatomy and all that stuff. One of the things that really helped me was learning perspective drawing. You know, you just take a simple shape like this, you stretch it out and stuff. Once you learn the basics of perspective and maybe the point of a 1 point reference or something, you know, those type of things, it helps. Oh, 1 point perspective, sorry. This looks really complicated, right? But these are all made of little basic shapes and stuff, like squares, circles, whatever. And then they have these 3-dimensional forms that make them look 3D. You have to break down all the little shapes and everything. You can see that's just a rectangle stretched out. That is also a rectangle. You can see this is a cylinder stretched down. Of course, that means at first you may have to draw the object see-through. Sorry, these drawings are crap. It's just a really rough example. You see here, that's also just a rectangle. And this is also made with perspective drawing and also it's shapes that have been broken down. Because roughly what you see here is a triangle, a rectangle, square, rectangle, square. After that, you kind of line it up. Of course, that's why you have to look at point reference guides or whatever. Studying 1 point perspective, 2 point perspective, such and such. These birds look like an organic shape, right? But they're just cylinders. It's just a curved rectangle and a tube and spears. You could apply the same rule with a tree, and you can do this with a goldfish. But this guy's intimidating, right? He has so many shapes, but then you break it down. You're looking at the height of his head. When it comes to more complex shapes, it can get intimidating, that's for sure. Maybe you're intimidated by drawing a bed of rice, because all those textures, right? Sometimes you have to remove all those complicated information. This looks hard to look at, right? But it's rectangles, circle, circle, rectangles, circle, 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 rectangle. Simplify the shape so they don't look as scary. Even if you see someone like this with the corn, you could simply just turn it into this. It's much more simpler. Then add textures in later. I'm sorry this is such a loose guide. This is more what you can look at, what you can do, rather than a how-to. I mean, this is ways that I practice that specifically helps me. I'm not sure if it would help you, but I hope it does.